Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of 12 days of Vlogmas. So I am sitting in my bathroom because I'm doing a skincare routine. I don't think I've ever done one of these videos on my channel, and honestly it's because a couple reasons. For me, well, for anybody, skincare is very personal. So sometimes I don't really like recommending products because they're gonna work different on everybody. And then the other reason is I personally don't like watching skincare videos. I know I'm into beauty, but I don't really like watching skincare videos unless it's about a specific product. I don't typically watch people's routines unless it's somebody that I just watch all of their videos, but other than that, I really don't watch skincare routines. But you guys always ask me about them, so I figured, or about my skincare routine, so I figured I'd go ahead and do this video just for you guys, so hopefully you enjoy it. Now, I do take it as a compliment when you guys ask me about my skincare routine, because to me that's saying that you think I have good skin. So I'm always happy to hear that, and I appreciate that. I don't have perfect skin. For me, I have relatively normal skin, so it gets oily in my T-zone mostly. And especially like right here, this is the oily parts of my skin. I get dry every now and then, but generally I'm just more so normal. So if you're interested in seeing the products I use, then just keep watching. Here, you want to come say hi?
Hi.
Alright, so I'm doing this video and I have Mr. Noah with me, so you may hear him in the background. So please just disregard that. I hope that's okay. Alright, thank you. Bye. Go back in there and play, okay? So I'm gonna go through these products relatively quickly because, like I said, I have Noah here, so I don't have like a ton of time. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you about all the products I use. These are not necessarily recommendations, but I'll kind of tell you what my thoughts are on them. I don't switch up my skincare very often. I may switch like one product, but I don't use like a ton of different things on my skin. So like I said, we're gonna start out with the morning routine. So in the mornings, I like to be relatively gentle on my skin. The only time that this will kind of change is if I did not take my makeup off the night before. And I can tell you that hardly ever happens. I'm generally very good about taking my makeup off, especially at home, because I have white sheets and I do not want makeup on my sheets. So that's usually my motivation to wash my face no matter how tired I am. So this is my general routine. In the shower, I will wash my face with this Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. And this is oil-free. And it's a foaming formula. This is a pretty like gentle cleanser, as the name implies. So it won't take off makeup, but it will take off like any residue that you have on your face from the night before. And this is like just a basic cleanser. There's really nothing special about it. It does not burn my eyes, which I do want to know. I don't really use it on my eyes because of my lash extensions. But before I started using my lash extension wash, I used to use this on my eyes as well. So that leads me to the lash extension wash. I use this on my lashes every morning, and I just talked about this in my lash extension video, so I'm not really gonna get into it, but this is a nice cleanser if you have lash extensions. Oh, I didn't mention the name. This is Amazing Lash Eyelash Foaming Cleanser. Then when I get out of the shower, I like to tone my face. Now, this product I kind of change up pretty often. What I'm using right now is this rose water and vinegar balancing face mist. Sometimes I spray this on my face and then wipe it down with a cotton pad. Sometimes I spray it on a cotton pad and then wipe it down. And then sometimes I just spray my face with this and let it be. So I just like to use this to kind of balance out my skin in the morning. There have been times where I use like a glycolic acid toner, but I kind of took a break from those. So this is the one I'm using right now. I don't have much to say about this because I haven't been using it that long. I'm not really sure that I love it. I don't think I really noticed much of a difference, but it's not bad. So for my morning moisturizer, I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and this is like a mattifying gel lotion. Now, like I told you guys, my skin is normal, so this kind of helps to just keep it balanced without making it too oily. Now, if I'm having a day where my skin feels extra tight or dry, I do use a different moisturizer that I'll show you in my nighttime routine. but for the most part, this is what I use. It's just like a basic non-oily lotion that gets the job done, and it does not dry my skin out at all. After that, I do go in with sunscreen. The one that I usually use is this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid Sunscreen, which is like a liquid. It's very thin. I've talked about this before, I think in a favorites video, so I'm not gonna spend time on that, but I do use sunscreen pretty much every day. And then sometimes if I know I'm just gonna be out and about and not wearing any makeup, instead of doing the moisturizer plus sunscreen, I'll just put on this Hydroboost by Neutrogena sunscreen lotion. And this is part of their Hydroboost collection. But so it's like a moisturizing sunscreen. This is really cool to use, and I use this on my kids as well, and they haven't broken out or anything from it. I also will sometimes do this if I'm just having a day where my skin feels more dry than usual. Now let's get into my nighttime skincare routine. So generally every day I wear makeup, and to take that makeup off, I use the Sephora cleansing balm. Cleansing oil and balm. So I just apply this on dry skin, wipe it off with a washcloth, and then I move on. I do like this. I've tried some other cleansing balms that I like as well, but this one is pretty cheap, so I usually will buy like backups of this one whenever it goes on sale. After that, I take off the remainder with a micellar water, and right now I'm using Bioderma, but generally I use the Garnier one. I just picked up Bioderma this time around, and it works well. It takes off everything. It doesn't sting my eyes. I try not to do it over my eyes, obviously because of my lashes, but I have used it on my eyes before. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs real quick. So sorry, hopefully y'all don't hear that too much. But yeah, I just use that to make sure that everything is taken off my face as far as makeup goes. On days where I don't wear makeup, I just cleanse my face with this at night. So after my cleansers, I then apply my serum. So I actually alternate between two of them. So the one that I use the most is this one by Drunk Elephant. This is the Passioni Retinol Cream. And this I use as an anti-aging treatment. It just helps to smooth the skin, to take off dead skin. I don't really use this every night. And if you're not used to using a retinol product, I definitely wouldn't recommend going in with it every night. But I use it like every other night, and on the nights in between, I'll show you what I use. So the other one I use is Good Genes from Sunday Riley, and I used to use this all the time. But I wanted to venture out and try this. So until I use this up, then I'll kind of make a decision which one it's gonna be. But yeah, I just alternate between the two, and I feel like they do the same thing. This is like a lactic acid treatment, and when I initially started using this one, I saw a huge difference. But now that I use them all the time, I really don't see much of a difference, but I still continue doing them because I think they will help over time just to keep my skin looking as young as possible. And then for my nighttime moisturizer, I use the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's lightweight, it's a gel cream, but it is pretty moisture intensive without making your face feel greasy. It actually feels really good going on, and I love that about this moisturizer. Now, I used to use this day and night. Now I only use it at night, but if I'm having a dry skin day, I will put this on. This is the product I was talking about earlier that I will put on as opposed to my other Clinique moisturizer during the day. And this actually works well under makeup. It kind of makes your skin really smooth, so it gives it like a priming effect. So you can kind of skip primer if you use something like this. So that's really it for my daily skincare. I do use masks like on a weekly basis, just kind of depending on what I feel my skin needs. So I'll quickly just go into them. My favorite mask is the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial, and this is like a resurfacing treatment, almost like a chemical peel. This is pretty strong. The first few times I used it, I felt a lot of tingling on my face because it's getting that dead skin off. So you will feel it working. Now I feel like it doesn't tingle as much, but I think it's just because my skin is more used to it. I use this probably once a week to every like 10 days. They recommend using that thing once a week, but I don't use it every single week. So I love this. I would highly recommend this. It's very expensive. That's the only downside of it, but I feel like it actually really makes an overnight difference in my skin. The other two masks I have are more like deep cleansing masks. So I have this one from Pearlessence. This is Tumeric and Honey Reviving Mask. So this is more like a clay consistency. Smells very spa-like. I really like this one, and it kind of just helps to pull any impurities out of my skin. I use this just whenever I feel the urge. If I had to guess how often I use like one of these two masks, or this mask or the other mask I'm about to show you, I would probably say every 2 weeks. So this is one, and the other mask that I have is from Boscia. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Luminizing Pink Mask. And this is another mask that helps to pull out impurities and boost skin clarity. With both of these, I feel like I get the same types of results. I feel like it just helps to kind of deep cleanse my skin. Nothing amazing. I kind of feel like these type of clay masks all work the same. Maybe it's just me, but I guess because I've been using them for so long, I feel like they kind of all do the same thing. They kind of just help to cleanse my skin and get everything out of my pores, and temporarily maybe make my pores look a little bit smaller, but it's just a temporary effect. So I kind of switch off between these two, just depending on which one I'm feeling. This one is pink, so it's cool like if you're gonna have like a girl's day and y'all all want to do masks. It's a pink mask, so that's kind of fun. So yeah. And then the last mask that I have is my water sleeping mask from Laneige, and this is a hydrating mask. I love this one. It's another water gel cream that feels really good going on, and I just apply a thick-ish layer of this on my skin and then leave it on overnight. Now I typically will do this after I do any other type of mask, or if I'm just having a really dry skin day, like if I'm having peeling on my skin like a sunburn or something like that, then I will do this. And I would say I use this at least once a week, and even though I apply a relatively thick amount, I feel like this product a little bit goes a long way. So I really enjoy this one. This one I think is Lavender, the lavender scent, which was limited edition. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I think it's limited edition, but they do have, this is a year-round product just like in its regular scent. So that's it for my skincare routine. I know I kind of rushed through some of these products, but honestly I don't have that much time and I really didn't have that much to say about them. So if you want to know any more details about any of the products I mentioned, definitely leave your questions down below, and hopefully I can give you some more detail on them. Hopefully this video was helpful to some of you all. Thank you for continuously watching my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.